guys, my name is Jessie Lane Lee and I'm a holistic nutritionist. Also, I am a Chaga lover and I'm here to answer all of the questions you guys asked about NUTRIDOM Chaga supplements. So I'm super excited to jump right into your fantastic questions. One question we got a lot of was, what are the health benefits of Chaga? Awesome question! There was a bit of misconception there though, because people were wondering if Chaga was a good sleep aid or very soothing. In fact, it's not. It's very different from other herbal teas. So it's not going to help put you to sleep, but it has so many other health benefits. The biggest benefit is it helps modulate your immune system. This one is so important. When our immune system is working well, everything's fine and we don't get sick, and it's great. But sometimes our immune system overreacts. It gets a little dramatic. And when this happens, we see things like inflammatory diseases and allergies. So Chaga is such a great thing to take if that's you and you want to modulate your immune system so you don't get those overreactions. We also had a lot of really good questions about the side effects of Chaga and how it interacts with different medication. And there definitely is a lot of studies on this, and I'm so happy you guys were asking this question. There are medications that if you're taking them, you definitely want to stay away from Chaga. The biggest one is if you're taking immunosuppressing medication. So any medication that suppresses your immune system. People who have autoimmune diseases are commonly on this type of medication. People who have lupus, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and people who have had an organ transplant. So if that's you, definitely avoid Chaga. Chaga can also have a blood thinning effect. So if you are on blood thinners or have a bleeding disorder, want to avoid Chaga, for sure. Chaga can also lower blood sugar levels. So for some of us, this is great news, but for those who are on diabetes medication, it is not a good idea to put the two together. So if you're on diabetes medication, Chaga is something that's best avoided. And unfortunately, there isn't enough research and information out there to know whether Chaga is safe for those who are pregnant and lactating. So if you're pregnant or nursing, it's a good idea to avoid Chaga or double, triple, quadruple check with your healthcare provider before taking it. And finally, if you have a big medical procedure coming up, something like a surgery, you want to avoid Chaga for at least 2 weeks. This is because it does have that blood thinning effect and lowering your blood sugar, so that's not something you want to mix with before surgery. We had so many people asking us, what does Chaga tea taste like? This is such a great question because how would you know if you've never tried it? So even the darkest of Chaga teas, so don't be afraid to let it steep nice and long. Even the darkest of Chaga teas have a very mild or even undetectable flavor. For those of you who have super sensitive taste buds, you may find it's a little bit nutty or a little bit earthy. Personally, for some reason, I find it tastes a little bit like mushrooms. Probably because it is a mushroom, but it's not unpleasant. So you can totally add sweetener to it if you want to, things like raw honey or whatever your favorite sweetener is. Or what I encourage you to do is to have fun and play around with your Chaga tea. You can add it with your coffee. You can use it as a base for your smoothie or your matcha lattes to get all of those health benefits out of it. You can use it in soups. You can use it in so many things. You can even chill it and use it for iced tea, lemonades, that kind of stuff. So get creative, have fun in the kitchen, and play with your Chaga. And if you want to hear other people's testimonials, go look up what is your Chaga story, and you can hear what other people are saying about Chaga. So you don't have to take my word for it. You can listen to them as well. A lot of you guys were asking whether Chaga has caffeine. This is a really good question. I have great news for you if you're someone who doesn't want caffeine. Chaga does not have caffeine or any stimulating effects. This makes it fantastic for in the evening because it's not going to keep you up all night. And even though it isn't a sleep aid, so it's not going to help you fall asleep, sometimes having that nice, warm, cozy liquid at night can be really soothing before bed. And the last question we got asked were about allergies and can you even be allergic to Chaga? This is a really good question, and as with all natural supplementation, you can definitely be allergic. If you're someone who is sensitive to fungus or mold or even birch because it grows on birch trees, you might be allergic to Chaga. So just, monitor it. Look for signs signs of allergy reactions like itchiness, any swelling, trouble breathing, that kind of stuff. And if you notice it, stop taking it and consult your healthcare practitioner before taking it again. So thank you guys so much for all of your awesome questions. I had so much fun answering them here today. And if you have any more, no problem, hop on over to the NutriDom Canada Instagram page and I'm there to answer any other questions you guys have.